There is this, um, let's call it love theory that you may not have heard about, which is called the Helen Fisher theory. I believe that's the name. Well, it was created by Helen Fisher, a doctor, psychologist, etc. Basically, what it says is that from our hormone cocktail that we have in our brains and bodies, there are four main ones that regulate a lot of our behavior, and we can be predominant, and we are mostly predominant in one of them. These hormones can be testosterone, estrogen, dopamine, serotonin. Testosterone, that's, as you may know, the sort of manly hormone. Both women and men have it. Estrogen is the feminine hormone. Also, both men and women have it. And well, you gotta know that it's 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 not, yeah, it's called manly because it regulates a lot of sexual behaviors or feminine hormone. But like estrogen, it's been seen that it regulates a lot of processes in the brain, has neuroprotective properties. Testosterone, women also need it for certain functions, but men produce it more. Women produce it more of estrogen. And then you have dopamine, when you eat chocolate, or you are looking for a reward, you get a reward, or or you do sports, uh, or you inhale cocaine. Serotonin, which you get when you eat carbs, when you are socializing, right? The thing, what is important for us here, is that depending on which one you is like your main hormone type, it 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 will match you likely with other persons that might have the same hormonal type or a different one. So if you are a dopamine person, you are most likely to match with another dopamine person. If you are a serotonin person, you are most likely to match with another serotonin person. But here's the deal, here's where the interesting part comes. If you're a testosterone person, it is more likely that you will match with an estrogen person. And if you're an estrogen person, it's more likely that you will match with a testosterone person. Uh, don't you find that interesting? I think it's very interesting. Um, think about what kind of person are you? We are supposed to have like one main one, secondary one that we are strongest at. But if you look in your history of dating of women, you might notice that there are patterns. There are patterns in their behaviors, in their personalities, and certain things about them end up being very similar. Uh, and there are certain girls where there is just like no sort of chemical match. We're talking about game, right? Game is about like things that we can do that are in our control. Uh, so what to do about this information? I'm giving you as a food for thought. Just think about it. Think about this concept, and there are things that you can do about it. To be fair, um, I don't have a clear answer here at all. I was just thinking about it because I met a girl and she was quite different, and we had some attraction in the dance floor, but then we didn't seem to match like in other areas like intellectually or or emotionally, but we had some good physical connection. I was just thinking, yeah, maybe she's a very dopamine kind of girl. She's very into sports, right? Uh, and am I a dopamine kind of guy? I don't know. Maybe I'm more of a serotonin kind of guy. she's an high estrogen girl. Maybe I'm an estrogen guy. I don't know. But it's some stuff to think about. And maybe what you can do also, this is hard, right? I was saying this is stuff. But if you can recognize that a girl is high in dopamine, you can try to be, you can try to match her by trying to embody something that is high in dopamine, or trying to take out the dopamine, your dopamine kind of self out. And if you meet one that is high in serotonin, uh, you might wanna chill down and not be so dopamine like, but try to match her. And if you meet one girl, you see where I'm going here, right? That is like high in estrogen, you might not wanna be so high in estrogen, but more like a traditional alpha male maybe. Someone manly, manly values, manly voice, a bit more. And if you meet some girl that is high in testosterone, you might want to chill down a bit, not get so conflictive, because you may like get some resistance there and be a bit more estrogen like, a bit more everything that estrogen comes from. Check it out. Check out this concept. It's interesting. Check out some. There are some articles about it. There are some talks about it in YouTube. There's also a book about it. Probably gonna read it at some moment. Yeah. Some food for thought. Hormones.